Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Welcome back to our channel. And I keep saying, make sure you say it, so do. Today is where we start our Yorkshire trip.
Yes. And I'm hoping that the sound has improved because George sounds like a tank on the heat.
Yes.
So having his mic might help the
A little bit.
sound a little bit.
Hopefully. But, so we're on the way to Yorkshire, East Yorkshire. We went there last year, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
We didn't see. And driving about, because obviously it's before we had George, we had a look around at some areas, and one place I'm excited to go to is Spurn. And it's Spurn, and it's close to another area called Kilnsea. And I've remembered it because we just loved it there. I just see that looked like a squirrel in the road. Spurn, it's near the peninsula, if I've said it right. It's a beautiful area. Now when we went, I think it was maybe April last year, and it was quiet. So I reckon when we go there it's going to be busy.
It is.
Because there's plenty of areas, it's a bit remote. If I remember right, there's a caravan site there, but there's also a car park. I imagine you can stay overnight. It's only a small one, but there's no sign saying you can't, unless there's one being put down. But it's right by a toilet, and it was amazing. I've been looking forward to this trip for a while.
So the weather check, it's supposed to be a heat wave today. So as usual, we're going on a worse day. George has not got any aircon. It hasn't got any cold air at best. But we'll cope.
Andy's going to say she's got her window closed.
Now, she lets me finish as usual. It's an 160-mile journey now in the car. That's a couple of hours. But I'm not going to try and attempt that in one day in George. I'm going to hopefully find a park up halfway or just over halfway, about 12 o'clock when the weather gets really hot. And that way we can set off early tomorrow morning. If this lazy lout gets out of a queen bed, and drive in a nice cool breeze of the morning.
But anyway, we're going to look forward to our trip. Oh, I know where we are. Look at them. See if I can get it round here. Big man on the island. That is huge. And now I know where we are because of that big giant statue thing. Do you remember that? No, we have been here before. Right then, you're going to sit there, but I'm going to go. I'm covered in dog hair. Peanut and Blue Thing's losing his coat. Ain't ya? Well, not losing his coat, but shedding his hair. Right then, as usual, if anything interesting happens, leave notes in where we are. I will pick the camera back up. Look at that bike. Three-wheeler. The wheels are at the front, the two big ones.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. So we've probably got about 75 miles left to go to Sea. Oh, alarm smell pie today. Hello, Mr. Pie. How are you today? It's 2. Now we have got about how many miles to come off the M1?
Well, we've just come off of it. probably got 40 miles on this, so I'm going to stop at services.
Andy's going to stop off at the next services because he's due tablets and he has to have just a little sandwich or something to go with it. I need a coffee. And little boy is down there. And your peanuts. Now he has had he's had lots of drinks of water. I just think for the thing, the heat's taking it out of him.
103 out. Yeah, they tell you about white baseball cap on. Not at the time, but she said they both say mid-20s and a light blonde hair, light brown hair when he had a mustache. Looks like
So we're parked up.
Can you wait for me?
Can I wait?
Can you wait for bloody me?
Here he is. Here's him indoors. Have you got your microphone on? You ain't lost it. I lost mine. He's on a bloody floor, stuck to something. Motorhome looks like a shit tip because
You always say that. We've only just
I always
stopped.
bring too much clothes. The wardrobe's full and I've brought a black bag. Everywhere I've got to sort it all out. So we are in Doncaster.
No, Fawn. Some place called Fawn.
Thorn or that's probably Doncaster. Andy's found a little spot. I mean,
A little park up.
it's not the greatest, but I'm indoors. We went to the services, but you can only have two hours, couldn't you?
Yeah.
So he's going to have something to eat now. He's going to have a little rest. He's pouring a sweat.
I'm pouring absolutely sweating. She's only opened the window about that much.
I haven't. I've opened about
Look at that window.
That's 6 inches. I can see. Did you hear somebody drive past then?
No, it's called a train.
Oh, we buy a train track, even better. Which
You can't pick your. Not every park
we used to
up
live
is.
by a train station, so it doesn't bother us.
No.
Right, Andy's found this car park at this car spot, not on park.
Scar
for nights.
spot. What's a scar spot?
No, hurt him. Belt round the chops. Anyway, it's not on park for nights, but you've seen it as he's passing. He's red hot.
So I literally just switched off the engine, and she thought, I'll tell you what, I'll switch the camera on. Alright, not give me 5 minutes to like chill, wipe my face. I'm absolutely soaking. It's like 90 degrees in here, and she goes, I will switch the camera on. She hasn't even opened the windows. They're like 3 inches open.
That is about 8 inches.
No. Look,
All right.
that is what you call an open window.
Right. I told you he's getting a right moaner. Anyway, we are about 50 miles from Withensea.
About that, 50, 55, something like that.
Something like that. So, he's got a salad. He's having salad. I'm probably not going to eat yet. Probably have something later. I've already got me a flask of coffee. We did stop off at the services. We was only allowed, was it 2 hours?
Yep.
So we'd been 2 hours. Andy said, let's just find somewhere. So he's been up since 1 this morning. Andy,
2.
We don't sleep very good. Andy's worse. He's up early morning, and usually around this time he'll have a little nap. Ain't it, Peanut? Peanut's driving us crazy because every time he stops, he thinks he's due to go out. And I'm sorry, Buster, you right? Hey? You think you're King Peanut? So, Andy.
Our battery's on float.
Which I might do a spot of hoovering, because
It'll be the first time.
cheeky sod down there, the black mat. Oh, it drives me crazy. It always is. Like, no, it's never been hoovered. I have emailed people. I'd love to get that in a grey. I can't get a grey one now. I think being a left-hand drive, it makes it more difficult. So, so I'm going to feed the husband, make him another tea.
Decent cup of tea this time.
He's got to be watered,
It's a bit
fed.
under par last time.
You know what you can do yourself? Make your own. So he's got to be watered, fed, and put to bed.
I'll tell you what, as park ups go, it's Saturday, it's quiet, it's away from the busy road.
I mean,
And I might have spoke too soon. In a couple of hours, you might have 300 lorries coming past us.
well,
but
not really, because to be honest, it's Saturday afternoon.
Afternoon, and yeah. So
I mean,
we're
we did-
leaving here. If we do stay the night here, we're leaving here probably about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Might be
leaving
even
here.
earlier than that.
Probably be, yeah, early, as soon as it gets
Because
light.
it's not like I've got to get dressed. I can just go in pyjamas.
Yeah, I'll just kick her out of bed.
Well, it can't go till I get out of bed. That's the thing.
Well, I could just drive like this.
Make sure your bed's screwed down.
Yeah.
But it's fairly quiet. I mean, in fact, listen.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You'd be really.
I mean,
spoilt
you've
for
not
choice.
got beach view or anything like that, but you have got privacy, a load of trees. It's all right, to
No
be fair.
signs. I mean,
No. We did go down the bottom. It's kind of like, I think it's like a dead end road. I'm not even sure if that's a business. I don't think it is, do you?
I don't know. It's probably
might be
some
just to
sort
do
of
with the
like
council
with
or
the
something.
railway. Might
Yeah.
have to do with the railway or something like that. Some access road for their engineers or something.
But, yeah, it's kind of nice. Windows all up with a breeze. Our little boy is having a kip. This is Andrew's new battery.
Well, it's exactly the same as the other one, except it's the
This.
newer one.
So I think these are marked up. I'm sure they're marked up £800. And it's
We didn't
really
pay 800 for that.
no, they are marked up, but this is reconditioned. And when it came, it looks, it's still got all the stickers on the front actually, but it looks brand new. So if you're thinking about getting one, I'd look at considering the reconditioned, because that's that one.
I mean, you still get a big whacking 5-year guarantee on it.
Exactly, and this is the old one. Well, I say the old one.
Yeah, I mean, there's only the only difference is the, without
Whoops.
going too technical, the chemistry makeup of that one. The lithium is older tech than that one. That's a lipo, and that isn't. But it's still a good battery. That does Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. That doesn't. That's the only difference. No other difference.
That the new one is the one where you can use your phone.
Yeah.
So I'm crossing my fingers. The fridge.
Well, it is, but it's when the voltage drops on.
On the Motorhome, on the solar, on the train.
But you can't even hear that.
No, it's quiet.
You can hear a humming. That's it.
The fridge, I don't know if you can see it from here. Let me just zoom in if I can. So it's probably going to be blinking. So it is working. So I'm happy. Now Andy reckons with that fridge, when you close it, you have to push it in more to lock, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So we're wondering now, when we close the fridge, if we didn't lock it fully. Because on the old fridge,
Possible.
there was some sort of lock on it or something. And this one, well, you got to push it right in. So we're moping. No doubt I'll be moaning again that it's F1. So, but you would think having a new fridge, that's it sorted. But it's ever since that that door come flying open actually. But anyway,
Yes, since
I'm
you
gonna
broke it.
belt round the chops. I'm gonna go and feed him. So I'll speak to you in a bit.
The thing is, what you don't realise, And I keep saying to her, she needs to learn to drive George. All right, it's very easy to drive.
Why?
All right, because then you appreciate.
Can I just tell
you
you?
appreciate how hard it
If
is.
I drove, right, Andy, I'll just get a cardboard cut out of you, because that's all you'd be doing. You'd be sitting there, right? I mean, you're driving, you're going, can I have some pop? Can I have this? Can I have that? If you didn't drive, you'd just be a cardboard cutout.
I do that for your benefit, because you sit there on your phone, no interaction. I might as well have a cardboard cutout of you. In fact, if there's 2 cardboard cutouts, then we'd be at home, wouldn't we?
Well, the thing is, one of the girls has gone abroad today on a plane.
What's that got to do with the price
Well, I was
of
texting
bacon?
her before she caught a flight.
Oh.
So,
Oh, that's your excuse. What's all the other excuses?
okay. Can you just...
You're quite far away. It's not on Zoom.
But, Babs, I need some polyfiller.
Right, so shall we end this?
Yes, you're getting too chatty, Andy. We're going to have no battery left.
So what we'll do, if there's any issues, we'll let you know. And
It has cooled down a bit here.
a little bit. It's more muggy now.
It's sweaty weather.
Yeah, it's more humid. Any issues, we'll let you know. Otherwise, we'll see you in the morning. Before we set off.
Yeah, so we get there early and you can do some droning of that little terror with them, see? It's a lovely little terror there.
Get to Withensea, get a nice park up. Whether we're going to stay there until Monday, we don't know. But we're certainly going to stay the night there.
I can't wait for Spurn. I hope it is how I last remember it, because I've got big high hopes for that. You know what's going to happen, don't you?
It's not going to... The height barrier.
Spurn, Kilsea.
Yeah.
Spurn and Kiln. Is it Kilnsea?
Yeah.
We're going to go there and there's going to be 1,000 motorhomes.
Yeah, or height barrier, or big sign saying no overnight.
Well, it's a big space.
It's not that big. It's not that big car park, if I can remember.
What's the word? Peninsula. That's it.
Yes. There is, but it's almost like a dead end. You can't drive any further.
Well,
than
that's
that.
only because there is lighthouse,
There's a wildlife.
if you remember.
Yes, there's a
and
wildlife.
there's a nature reserve there.
Yes.
Now, depending on things, if I can get, I think them like the vehicles, I don't know what kind they am, but depending on what it's like, I might come there and film it.
Yes, well, and that's about as much as our plans are taking us. What happens after that is we're going to go with the flow. We're planning about 2 weeks here. If it's a bit longer, brilliant. If it's a bit less, then brilliant.
Well, I've packed for about...
You've packed for about a year. You've got about 300 pyjamas. Honestly, the amount of clothes...
I've got about 7 pairs of pyjamas, new pyjamas, and I've got my ones I've had on before that are really loose and comfy. If I stand up, my trousers would fall down. They're so comfortable. I love them.
Anyway, on that note, you lot stay safe.
Toodle-pee.
And I'll see you in the morning.
Good morning. He's just warned me, don't get going on for 3 hours.
I'm wearing my pants.
And
So you just drop the camera down so that everyone can see me in my pants.
Hang on.
Yes.
Is that better? Good morning, everybody.
I look like a big pear now.
Do you want to sit next to you? You moaning shit.
Do you know what? I
Right.
don't care if people see me in my pants. Why would I care?
Okay then.
They look like shorts.
Should we start this again?
It's bloody hot.
Right. Good morning, everybody. I'm holding it close because Andy's sat in his undercrackers, which you wouldn't know because they look like shorts. So, we decided yesterday on the way to Yorkshire, we thought, because Andy has to have medication and something to eat, we was going to drive so far, feed him and all that, and then we was going to set back off maybe, because he'd been up since 1 or 2 in the morning.
Yeah, can I just say a background story to this?
No.
So the storage that George has kept in, because it's cheap, it's not a 24-hour thing. It opens up at 9, closes at 6, which we that's perfect for us, right? we're not liable to go to Jules
Is
at
this-
3
is
o'clock in the
this
morning,
the
which
quick
is why
story?
we could only leave home at 9 o'clock.
Well, it's not
So
cheap.
I said to her, it's cheaper than the 24-hour one. So I said to her, I'm going to, because of the heat, and I'm going to drive until 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock or about 100 miles, whatever comes first. So I think 100 miles was 12 o'clock. So this is where we are.
Yeah, because we did get. Well, that was a short.
That would have been a shorter version
That
of what
short.
you was just about to explain.
He's getting such a moaner.
Because the way you was explaining it, people go, oh, why didn't you leave early? Why didn't you leave at 5 in the morning?
Hang on. You can hear all sorts of birds.
Yes, because we're in country, aren't we? There's birds here. It'd be strange if we didn't hear birds.
He's such a moaner, are you? Anyway, we stopped off. This is not the park up we was looking for.
This is not the park for
We
nights.
was on the way to. We had a couple. Andy found a couple that we was going to stay at, and we come across this road, and we wasn't sure at first. We thought we'll check it out. It actually is okay, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
definitely.
mean,
would I add it to park for nights? Probably not, because it strictly isn't a. There's no lay-by. We're literally parked in the road, but it's a disused road.
it's kind of a lay-by.
No, it bloody ain't. It's a road. It's just a road that's not used.
Well, we think it's just. We're not sure what it's. There's some gates at the end, so we don't know if it's a.
It's the road. Show them. We're in the road.
You're going on a pitch stand there. Look, it is. Look, you see. Let me show you that first.
We're on the verge in the road. That's what we are. Again.
So, but let me show you out this other side.
Ow.
I'll
What?
never touch your foot, you lout. Right. It's a dead-end road. So, you got like, I thought that there was some sort of train, which it's not actually, you can see.
It's a railway yard.
No, the road. It looks like a train stopped at the top, but it's not. It's a road.
That's the motorway. That's the
Oh, is it a motorway?
Yeah,
Well,
18 or something.
the fence here is the train track. So just as you get around the bend here, it's a dead end, but there's a gate there, so we're not too sure. A long road, if I'm honest. But anyway, it's a quiet road, but for whatever reason, sometimes 8 o'clock, I take certain medication that makes me drowsy. So it could be 8 o'clock. I need to go to bed, don't I? But yesterday it was weird. It was earlier, wasn't it? It was about 7 o'clock. I needed to go to bed, which is ideal because it's about 5:30 in the morning. So we are going to set off shortly, aren't we?
We are.
We're gonna,
While the weather's nice and cool.
yeah, it is cool.
I could drive all night but it's the heat that really sort of slows me down.
Yeah, he can't. He can't overeat.
My heart condition. It sounds worse than what it is because of my overweight as well, and we've got no aircon. And someone didn't put the fan out last night.
Didums, you got hands, you can use them.
So anyway, there was no issues, lovely quiet night. Would I recommend this? Yes, if you don't mind on the verge of a road, but it is a disused road. It's a lovely little stopover. I will put the what 3 words of this one, but a mile away is the Park for Nights. They're just equally good.
Well, this is. I would definitely stay again. Although saying that, it must have been about 3 in the morning. A car comes zooming past.
Yeah.
Saturday
night. It's probably a boy race.
It's a dead end road because there's gates at the end. So
there's no reason why a boy racer would
Come down here,
come down here at 90 miles an hour and then come back only for that reason.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you this story, a very short version of it, because Lisa's going to tell you at some point this version, and I'll just cut her version out.
No, you won't.
We were sitting here yesterday. I think we was eating dinner, or just had dinner. Both had salads, and a wasp come in here. And I'm telling you, it was me, the wife, and the dog running about this place like a couple of clowns. I was running about with a tennis racket in my hand,
trying to get it.
I did get it in the end. It went bang, and you could see the wasp. I don't think it killed it.
No, it didn't.
But it knocked it for 6, and it went straight out the door. So that's 2-1. 2 to the Amazon fly. That one is yet to perform. That one there.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that.
Oh, it's the same principle. It's a
just
low
a smaller
current
version, but I thought that opened up like a lantern.
Well, it did say a folding lantern, didn't it?
Yeah, but
no, don't fold. I think it's just flat so that you can store it away easily.
But you don't fold it though. It's just.
But it's flat.
It says folding, and we can't take it back because Andy, when he opens the box, like me, I am thinking just in case I want to take it back. It was in pieces. Couldn't even send it back.
Well, why would you send it back?
Because if it's crap, we don't want it.
Well, it's not crap. It works in the same principle as that. It's just that the flyers have decided to go for the tennis racket.
No, they didn't, Andy. You've chased them with it.
Right, okay. Well, I can't chase them with that. So that can sit somewhere on the dash, just doing what it's doing. And that could be, we can run around the motorhome, as small as it is, like a couple of loons.
I don't know why wasps, bees I don't like. So
bees
I
don't mind.
Probably hiding most of the time while Andy did the work.
I think wasps are the evilness. Bees, I'll let them sit on my hand. I ain't got no problem with bees.
I think it's only if they feel threatened where they sting.
But the flies,
wasps.
The big flies are okay. They come in, they'll have a nose about, but it's those small little ones, those horse flies that just want to sit on you.
Well, I don't like flies. That wasp went on your sandwich as well. Actually, it was tea time because you had
yes.
You had a sandwich last night.
Yes, I didn't eat all my salad, so I had a sandwich last night. And she threw it away. Wasp only went on one half of my sandwich, and she threw the whole of it away.
It was 2 slices of bread. I threw the 2 slices of bread away. No, because I mean, wasp is different, but flies. I've always been told they carry germs. So
yeah, but do you eat or have eaten honey?
No.
Well,
I know that's from bees. Yes. I haven't, Andy. I've not had honey. Why ask if you know the bloody answer? I've not had honey, right? I don't have sugar in my drink. And
I'm not talking about today or yesterday.
I've never.
But over the years,
no,
have you ever?
No, because you know why? I don't have sugar in my drinks. Things like I like cake, right? But I don't buy honey. I've never bought a jar of honey in my life, right?
Anyway, a fact about honey: it never goes off apparently, and it's the antiseptic qualities of honey are very good.
Does it make you do drinks more often? Because if it is, I shall buy a crate full for you.
Anyway, we're going to have our drinks.
It's a good job we're not parked up in a campsite, eh? Because
it looks like it's about the down of rain. It's got all dark all of a sudden.
It is.
It's supposed to be sunny today again.
You know something? It's weird. It don't feel like early in the morning. It feels like 5 or 6 o'clock at night, don't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I just seen the robin.
Yes.
I don't know why. I always associate robins with people who are dead. I don't know why.
Unless it's a dead robin.
Well, it's not dead. It just flew.
I know, but I'm just saying, if you associate dead things with Robin,
I
if
didn't
the
say
Robin's
dead
dead.
things. I said associate with the dead.
Oh, okay.
It's probably my family coming to haunt you for moaning at me.
I'm gonna drink me drink. I'm gonna get some trousers on or some shorts.
Yeah,
And I'm
it's
gonna
sitting
get
there
this.
in your
I'm gonna
undercrackers.
get this motorhome to the sea.
Yes. With and sea, here we come.
So you lot stay safe, and it'll probably be a new vlog at With and See. So thank you for subscribing.
Yeah, I think we've had an extra few. So thank you, and thank you for our old subscribers.
Please keep commenting, and
yes, I am struggling with the comments because it don't always show you. Look at Andy's face.
I'm just going to cut this bit
don't,
out.
No, you're not.
I'm going to cut this out.
It don't always show you the comments in order. It does it weirdly by the latest comments.
Didn't you say this in the last video and the video before that as well?
No.
I'm sure you did.
Well, anyway, I will get round to the comments, but...
And I'll see you lot in the next video.
Hang on. We're going to cut this out.
You don't do the editing. Do you know why? Because you can't be asked to bloody learn.
Why have a dog and bark yourself?
Ah,